Sophie Turner arrived in Hollowbrook on a foggy autumn morning, her curiosity piqued by the reports of the village's mysterious disappearances. As she drove into the village, she noticed the eerie silence that hung over the place. The streets were eerily empty, and the usual hum of daily life was conspicuously absent. Sophie met with Evelyn Harper, who greeted her with a solemn look. "I'm glad you're here," Evelyn said, her voice heavy with worry. "The villagers have been disappearing for months now. No one knows why or where they go. They just vanish, leaving only their homes behind." Determined to uncover the truth, Sophie began her investigation. She interviewed the few remaining villagers and examined the empty homes. The more she looked, the more unsettling clues she found. Strange symbols etched into door frames and odd patterns in the dust on the floors. Ethan Blackwood, the local ranger, joined Sophie in her search. He guided her through the dense forest surrounding the village, where the underbrush seemed to whisper secrets. "The forest has always been strange," Ethan said. "There are old tales of things beyond the trees, things that should not be." One evening, Sophie and Ethan stumbled upon an old, abandoned cabin on the edge of the forest. Inside, they found faded maps and journals that spoke of ancient rituals and disappearances long before their time. The last entry in one of the journals mentioned a portal to the other side, hidden deep in the forest. As they continued their search, Sophie and Ethan encountered Gideon Reed, who seemed to know more than he was willing to admit. "You're digging into things that are better left alone," Gideon warned. "Some secrets are meant to stay buried." Ignoring his warning, Sophie and Ethan pressed on. Guided by the clues they had found, they ventured deeper into the forest until they reached a hidden clearing. In the center stood a large, ancient stone arch covered in strange runes that glowed faintly in the moonlight. Suddenly, a chilling wind swept through the clearing, and the air grew thick with an oppressive darkness. Figures began to emerge from the shadows, their forms twisted and indistinct. Sophie realized with horror that these were the missing villagers, now trapped between worlds. Evelyn appeared from the darkness, revealing herself to be a guardian of the portal. "I've been trying to protect the village from the forces that lie beyond," she explained. "But the portal is weakening. If it collapses, the villagers will be lost forever." Sophie and Ethan worked together to decipher the runes and stabilize the portal. Just as the forces of darkness began to close in, they completed the ritual, sealing the portal and rescuing the trapped villagers. The clearing brightened, and the shadows receded, leaving the villagers free from their liminal prison. With the village saved, Sophie prepared to leave Hollowbrook, but as she drove away, she couldn't shake the feeling that the forest held many more secrets. Evelyn's final words echoed in her mind. "Some mysteries are meant to be uncovered, but others are best left in the dark." And so, the story ends here.